please join me in the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening and welcome to the, October 15th, 2018 Bryan City Council meeting. First on the agenda this evening, we will have the approval of the minutes from the October 2nd council meeting. Council, you have those in front of you.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Mary? Yes. Lynn?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes. Next is a hearing of public concerns. Having none, we will move on. Next is the clerk treasurer's report. Lori?
Council's been presented with the clerk treasurer's report for the month ending September 30th, 2018.
Council, any questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the report.
Second.
Lynn?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Mary? Yes. Judy?
Yes. Next is an ordinance. Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance number 37, 2018, an ordinance to authorize the purchase of sodium chloride road salt from the Ohio Department of Transportation through the state purchasing program for the 2018-19 winter season.
Mr. Inkster?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Like this, we do this every year, and this is where we buy our salt from, so I just need your permission to do it.
We aren't going to need it this year.
Well, I hope not.
That'd be amazing.
Knock on wood.
What's a typical year for a quantity of road salt that you go through? I mean, I know
Right around 1,000, which we
1,000
have.
tons.
1,000 to 1,200 is average,
Okay.
and we have 700 or 800 tons in the barn right now. So,
Okay.
but we have to buy at least 90%.
I'd move to suspend.
I'll second. Lynn?
Yes.
Mary? Yes. John?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
I'll second. John?
Yes.
Mary? Yes. Lynn?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is another ordinance. Lori?
Ordinance number 38, 2018, an ordinance authorizing the clerk treasurer to issue change order number 7 for the project known as wastewater treatment plant effluent disinfection, grit removal, and digester improvements to non-perform East Primary Digester number 2 rehabilitation, non-perform replacement of gas and sludge piping in primary digester control building and tank, and non-perform replacement of sidewalk adjacent to southeast side of tank to resolve all unresolved change proposals and claims, identified or not, and to decrease contract cost.
Good evening.
Good evening.
As Lori stated here, this is a change order to remove the work that was going to be performed on the 46-foot digester out there. The contractors had trouble staying on schedule, and they've fallen way behind. We're getting into the bad weather of the year, and we just don't want to go forward with trying to put a paint coating on a tank like that in this kind of weather. So we're asking that we remove that portion of the contract. They will complete the rest of the contract, minus everything regarding the 46-foot digester.
Yeah, there's nothing new here for me, so I'll make a motion.
I'll second. John?
Yes.
Mary? Yes. Lynn?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was to suspend.
That was to
Can we get a
suspend,
motion to
yeah.
approve?
I will. I'll approve.
I'll second.
Mary? Yes. Lynn?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes. Chief Willis?
Evening. I'd like to recommend council hire Mackenzie Martinez as a full-time police fire dispatcher with the police department. It would be effective today, Monday, October 15, 2018. Starting wage would be pay range 8. She will be on probation for a period of 1 year Mackenzie has been a part-time dispatcher for us, so she has already went through the 3-month training process.
And also, just for some clarification, with the scheduling, we did go ahead and do a 30-day hire just for today, so she could work full-time today, and then pending your approval.
I'd move to approve.
Second.
Lynn?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have appointing solid waste district policy committee members. Mayor?
Yes, this is a committee that I am on, along with Terry Rummel, Jim Watkins, Tom Worthington, and what they are asking is for council to approve my signature on appointing the following, and it is Dennis Sullivan, Jerry Lemons, and then Brooks Meyer as the industrial representative. So I would appreciate if you would allow me to go ahead and enter into that agreement with them.
Council?
To approve though.
Yeah.
We need a motion for that.
Yeah.
We need a motion.
Yeah, okay.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Mary?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Lynn?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes. Thank you. That is all we have on our agenda for this evening. Before we adjourn the meeting, we will go around the room. Chief Willis, anything else? No. Chief Siders? No, ma'am. Mr. Ingstrom? Mr. Weingott? BPA? Bryan Times?
I think you guys set a record tonight.
We're trying.
That's what we were shooting for.
Let's go, Mr. Betts.
Mr. Whalen?
Nothing.
Mr. Betts?
Wait, I'd just like to point out and say that to Wes and his group, because it has been, I mean, it has been a involved and tedious process. And I think he and his staff have navigated that process very well under the circumstances. And also I'd like to throw in there our mayor, who has been very much involved and very helpful in that process. That's all. I have a lot of respect for you and your staff and the mayor's involvement in that process, and know that we'll continue to look out for the best interests of the community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Leatherman?
I'd like to say the same thing as John, except I'm sure it was an interesting month for you, so it's almost over. So thank you.
Just a punch list.
Lori?
No, ma'am.
Rhonda?
No, ma'am.
Mayor?
I just want to make note that the Board of Public Affairs will not meet tomorrow. They are rescheduling that meeting for Monday, October 22nd at 4 p.m. So do not go to BPA tomorrow.
I also would like to say, I'm glad it's about over. It's just finishing up things, so thank you for hanging in there with all of that, because I know at times it got very trying. I also would like to say to Chief Siders, it was a very nice banquet on Saturday. I was so glad to see you honor some of those firemen, and when they put their lives in line, I don't think any of us realize that until we hear something like when Mrs. Killian passed away, and I thank you for honoring those firemen for that. So that's all I have. We'll have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Mary?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Lynn?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Okay, you better text Mr. Hoopy.